All right. So, hey, I just wanted to record a quick video about social media messaging and whatnot. It's pretty simple, but I just wanted to send a quick video here. That way, there's a step by step of like how to do it. Okay. So, I'll share this spreadsheet with each of you, but it's pretty simple. We each have a couple hundred handles to follow. If you hear my dog in the background, that's him having some zoomies there. Pretty easy though. The message key, I'll explain this in just a moment. If there's green next to the name, you want to send the brand ambassador message. If there's yellow next to the name, you want to send the post, the story post message there. So it's pretty easy. And what we want to do is send 25 messages a day, 5 days a week. Whether you do it Monday through Friday, cool. Whether you do it Tuesday through Saturday, that's also cool. Whatever it is, as long as it's 5 times a week, that works great. However you want to do that. Okay, and the way that you want to do it is you want to send 15 brand ambassador messages in the morning, and then in the afternoon you want to send 10 story posting messages in the afternoon. Okay, so pretty simple, pretty easy. Obviously, sending 10, 15, 20 messages does not take that long at all. Probably should take all in all less than like 20 minutes a day between both of them. So it's pretty simple, like I said. As far as the pay goes, pretty simple. At a minimum, you guys are each going to be making 15 bucks an hour. As long as the bonuses, like if the bonuses aren't higher, like you should be making way more than that with these additional bonuses here. Pretty simple. Every message that you send is every like initial message that you send is 50 cents. If you send 10 messages, that's $5, right? How long does it take to send 10 messages? Probably like what, 3 minutes? Okay, so pretty simple there. Every brand ambassador that comes from you that you get the interview set for will be an additional $3. So if you message a brand ambassador and they're interested and they get set for an interview, additional $3 for every one that you get there. And then every person that you have post will be a $5 additional as well. Okay, so pretty simple, pretty easy. I'll remind you of this as well. But yeah, pretty simple here. So each of you have a tab down here. You can see obviously I have one. Maddie, you have one. Cassie, you have one as well. Okay, and in each there's different schools in the area. You can see Frontier, Springville, Orchard Park, Frontier, Orchard Park, West Seneca West, right? Different graduating classes. Okay, and this is what I was talking about over here on the left side. The green messages, remember, are the brand ambassador messages that you'll send, which I'll share those in just a second. And then if you scroll down, you notice that it goes to yellow. So these are the story posting messages that you want to send. All right, so pretty easy. So first thing that you want to do is go through and follow each of these. Okay, so easy way to do it is if you just hover over their name, you can just hit like Command or Shift and then click on the link, and then you can open up like 10 or so at a time there um, at once. All right, so you can just open up like multiple at a time. Usually like 10 to 20 is good. Okay, and then obviously you go through, follow each of them, right, as it's loading. Right, so you click on follow. Okay, so follow, right, follow each of them, and then in this followed column here, as you're going, you can either just put like a Y or yes or an X, whatever is easier. X is probably the easiest, or Y. That way it keeps track of like where you're at as well. So first thing, like I said, just you want to follow them first. Okay, as you're going through. By the way, as you follow here, check this out. We'll say 7 there. It'll also show up on here as well. It's pretty simple. All right, so follow them first. You want to be doing that this week. Okay. If you do, I don't know, 100 a day, right? It should be have less than 400. So if you do 100 a day, it'll take you 4 days. Okay, so pretty easy. And like I said, you don't have to follow these people forever. You can unfollow them in a month or 2 months or whatever it is. You can keep the same list and go back through and just unfollow each of them in like 2 months or whatever. That's totally fine if you don't want to keep following them. So no worries there. So like I said, this week you want to start following, and then next week, April, what is it? April 21st, we're going to start messaging. Okay, so when we start to message, remember it's 15 brand ambassador messages a day in the morning, and then 10 story posting or story post messages in the afternoon. Okay, so what you want to do, easiest way that I found to do it say for example, it's the first day messaging. I just go to number 15 here. I highlight that way I know where to get to, right? And then I'd click on Cora and then and the next person, next person, next person until I get down to here. And then I know, boom, I sent my 15, sorry, I guess it's scum technically. So I'd send my 15 messages from there. Okay. And I'll actually add a counter up here at the top where it keeps track of each individual message. Let me do that right now. So let's say um, maybe not. Okay, I'll figure that out. But regardless, either way that you want to do it, whether you just want to like highlight the next 15, okay, or just you'll keep track up top. That works as well. So that'd be in the morning, right? Some 15 brand ambassador messages, and then in the afternoon, go to your same spreadsheet there, and then same thing. Just start at the top of the yellow columns here. Count down to 10. Right, your count out 10. So it'll be there, right? And then same thing. Send these 10 a message. Okay. Now, what you're sending, pretty simple. You can either click on it here, okay, that message script, or this message script up at the top. We're bringing it to the same place, but super simple. It's just copying and pasting different messages. Okay, so for a brand ambassador message, super easy. Hey, name, obviously change the name. Hey, hey, Peter. Okay, I know this is super random, but I know, but I work for a local sales office here in Orchard Park, and we're hiring for a short-term social media marketing position. I noticed that you have a great profile and following, so I figured it might be a good fit. It's part-time opportunity, pays 20 bucks per hour. Work can be done remotely from home or your dorm, and can be done around school and or on top of another job. Would you be interested in hearing a little bit more? Cool. That's the initial message that you want to send out. 15 of those each morning. Okay. And then if they reply back like, hey, I'm interested, awesome, what's the job? Just copy paste that. Okay. And then the rest we'll work on getting them scheduled in for a time to meet with me to go through like all the details and all that. If they have questions down here, like, hey, where is it? Or I have another job, right? These are all like the most common questions, kind of like a phone approach, right? This is how to handle their objections or any questions that they have is down at the bottom there. Okay. Yeah, but if you're messaging and they're like, no, hey, I'm not interested, no worries, but they're nice about it, ask them to post. That's huge. I have you definitely want to at least ask them to post as like a drop down if they're not interested in the brand ambassador. All right, hey, no big deal at all. I do have something you might be able to help me out with though. We are trying to spread the word about our open positions for summer. Would you be open to posting an Instagram story to help us spread the word for $10? I'll send you some examples. I'll send each of you a couple of examples that you can send out. So I'll send you those, right? I'll send you those two examples after this video. But if like I said, if they're not interested in the brand ambassador position, hey, no big deal. Still ask them to post. And then hey, there's some examples there. Just attach the link. All right, perfect. And then if they're anything but positive, okay, if they're negative, okay, just hey, no worries, enjoy your day, okay, and move on. No big deal at all. All right, but if like they're like, hey, thanks so much, I really appreciate it, I'm just not interested, then send this message. Okay. And then if it's like if there's no reply after like a day or so, just to follow up with them, hey, just want to make sure that you didn't miss my message or whatever. Just want to follow up, make sure you got the chance to see my last message. Okay. That's like mid conversation, or if you don't hear back from them, whatever. And so that's for brand ambassador. Okay. Initial message for the story post, super easy. So again, these ones are in the yellow here. Okay, so these are going to be the story post messages. Okay, so story post messages. All right, so that is for this one here. Hey Lily, I know this is super random, but I work for a local sales office in Orchard Park, and we're spreading the word. We're spreading the word about some summer work positions that we have available for students. Would you be open to posting an Instagram story to help us spread the word for $10? I'll send some examples. Okay, super easy, and then same examples that you send there, and then very similar to that. Hey, awesome, those are the examples. If you want to post, just let me know. Right, so just copy and paste that. Okay, so pretty easy. Excuse me, pretty easy. So again, what you want to start off doing is following each of these on here. Like so you can do 100 a day or whatever, knock it out in 4 days or whatever that is for you. But you want to start following them this week. Like I said, you can hit command. Oops, didn't work there. But hit like command and on a MacBook at least, command or shift, and then click the actual like mouse pad, and it'll just open up a bunch of tabs that we can just go through one by one by one. Going through each there. Or if you just click on each and open it up one by one, that also works too. So either way you want to do it, doesn't matter to me. Easy enough though. And then let's see. Perfect. So again, follow for this week. Okay, keep track of where you're at, right? Mark it down as you're following along. Okay. And then next week, right? Next week, we're going to start messaging each of these. Okay. So you want to be following them first. That way they actually get the message in their inbox versus going into like the request folder that they're never going to see. Okay. So definitely want to follow them first and then send them a message starting next week. All right. And remember 25 messages a day, 15 brand ambassador messages in the morning, 10 in the afternoon, 10 story posting messages in the afternoon. And then another thing I was just thinking of too is once you run out of brand ambassadors, right? There's only 150, so about half. But you're gonna finish the brand ambassador messages first. So once you finish the brand ambassador messages, you can go and start. You can like do like 20 a day before start posting. That's totally fine once you're done with brand ambassador messages. So beginning though, 25 or 15 in the morning, 10 in the afternoon, using this message script here. So pretty easy. Just click on your tab. All right. So obviously, Maddie, this is your tab. Cassidy, this is your tab. This is my tab here, right? I'll make each of you have access to this here. And yeah, social media, by the way, is going to be a big part of our summer success. So I definitely appreciate each of you helping out. Like I said, to teach it. It's males don't, myself, I don't have as much efficiency as you two will when it comes to messaging. Just obviously with social media and all that. So I definitely appreciate each of your helps as it like I said, making a big impact on our summer and in the year as well. So I really appreciate it. But aside from that, if you have any questions, of course, let me know, and we'll talk soon.